Some games make a splash, and then there are those that cause a full-blown earthquake in the gaming world. The kind of titles that dominate your feed, break the internet with every trailer drop, and keep fans wide-eyed with anticipation. From genre-defying epics to next-level visuals, these are the games that gamers everywhere are losing sleep over. Here are the 15 most insane new games everyone is waiting for. Rockstar Games' Grand Theft Auto 6 is set to be one of the most ambitious open-world games ever created, bringing players back to the neon-lit streets of Vice City in the fictional state of Leonida. The game follows protagonists Jason Duvall and Lucia Caminos, a duo caught in a high-stakes criminal conspiracy, navigating a world of crime, betrayal, and survival. With cutting-edge graphics, dynamic weather systems, and an expansive map featuring bustling cityscapes, swamps, and beaches, GTA 6 promises an unparalleled level of immersion. The game introduces new mechanics, including enhanced AI, realistic physics, and deeper character interactions, making every decision impactful. Players can expect a gripping narrative, adrenaline-fueled heists, and a vast array of vehicles, from jet skis to helicopters. Rockstar has confirmed that Grand Theft Auto 6 will launch on May 26, 2026, exclusively for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. CD Projekt Red's The Witcher 4 is set to be the next major installment in the beloved fantasy RPG series, introducing Ciri as the new protagonist in a world filled with political intrigue, monstrous threats, and deep magic. The game promises a vast open world built using Unreal Engine 5, offering breathtaking landscapes, dynamic weather, and enhanced AI-driven interactions. Players will experience a more immersive narrative, with choices that shape the fate of kingdoms and characters. Combat is expected to evolve with new mechanics, allowing for greater flexibility in magic, swordplay, and alchemy. The developers aim to expand player agency, ensuring a richer role-playing experience with branching storylines and meaningful consequences. While CD Projekt Red has confirmed that The Witcher 4 is in full production, the game is not expected to release before 2027, and platforms have yet to be officially announced. Sucker Punch Productions' Ghost of Yōtei is a standalone sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, set in 1603 in the rugged landscapes of Ezo, modern-day Hokkaido, Japan. Players take on the role of Atsu, a lone warrior seeking vengeance against the Yōtei Six, a group of masked outlaws who murdered her family. The game introduces new weapons, including Odachi, Kusarigama, Tanegashima, and dual katanas, alongside returning mechanics like the Kaginawa grappling hook. With Unreal Engine 5-powered visuals, dynamic weather, and an open-world exploration system, players will experience intense katana combat, bounty hunting, and deep narrative choices that shape Atsu's journey. The game emphasizes freedom, allowing players to choose their targets, forge alliances, and uncover secrets beyond revenge. Ghost of Yōtei is set to release on October 2, 2025, exclusively for PlayStation 5. Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is the highly anticipated sequel to Death Stranding, continuing Sam Porter Bridges' journey in a world ravaged by supernatural forces and existential threats. Developed by Kojima Productions and powered by the Decima engine, the game expands on its predecessor's themes of connection and isolation, introducing new mechanics, deeper environmental interactions, and a more intricate narrative. Players will traverse vast landscapes, encountering new characters including Tomorrow, Elle Fanning, Rainy, Shioli Kutsuna, and Neil, Luca Marinelli, alongside returning figures like Fragile, Leia Seydoux, and Higgs, Troy Baker. The game's cinematic storytelling, surreal atmosphere, and innovative gameplay promise an experience unlike any other. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is set to release on June 26, 2025, exclusively for PlayStation. Supermassive Games' Directive 8020 is an upcoming interactive drama and survival horror game, marking the beginning of the second season of the Dark Pictures anthology. Set in deep space, the game follows the crew of the Cassiopeia, a colony ship that crash lands on Tau Ceti F, a planet 12 light-years from Earth. As the survivors struggle to regroup, they face a terrifying alien organism capable of mimicking its prey, leading to paranoia and distrust among the crew. Featuring cinematic storytelling, stealth mechanics, and real-time alien threats, players must navigate tense encounters, make crucial decisions, and uncover the mystery behind the planet's horrors. The game introduces a new inventory system, allowing characters to use tools like scanners, wedge tools, and shoulder-mounted flashlights to survive. With Unreal Engine 5-powered visuals, branching narratives, and Hollywood talent, Directive 8020 promises an immersive horror experience. The game is set to release on October 2nd, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S. Techland's Dying Light. The Beast is a standalone entry in the Dying Light franchise, bringing back Kyle Crane as the protagonist after years of brutal experimentation that has left him with beast-like abilities. Set in Castor Woods, a once thriving tourist destination now overrun by zombies, the game introduces new traversal mechanics, including parkour, vehicle-based exploration, and enhanced combat. Players will face the Baron, a ruthless scientist experimenting with sinister virus strains while uncovering the dark secrets of the region. The game features a dynamic day-night cycle, where daylight offers opportunities for exploration and scavenging, while nighttime unleashes terrifying horrors that force players to run, hide, or fight. With co-op multiplayer, new weapons, and expanded survival mechanics, Dying Light. The Beast promises an intense, immersive experience. The game is set to release in summer 2025 for PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Xbox One. Gears of War Yōtei is a prequel to the legendary Gears of War franchise, taking players back to the terrifying events of Emergence Day when the Locust Horde first erupted from beneath the surface of Serra. Set 14 years before the original game, the story follows Marcus Phoenix and Dom Santiago, two war heroes who return home only to face an unimaginable nightmare. Built from the ground up using Unreal Engine 5, the game promises stunning visuals, intense third-person combat, and a gritty emotional narrative that explores the origins of the war against the Locust. Players will experience brutal close-quarters battles, destructive environments, and new gameplay mechanics that enhance the series' signature cover-based shooting. With cinematic storytelling, immersive sound design, and next-gen physics, Gears of War Yōtei aims to deliver an unforgettable experience for both longtime fans and newcomers. The game is set to release in late 2025 for PC and Xbox Series X and S. Naughty Dog's Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet is an upcoming action-adventure game set 2,000 years in the future, following Jordan A. Munn, a veteran bounty hunter stranded on the remote planet Semperia while tracking the elusive Five Aces crime syndicate. The planet has been cut off from outside contact for over 600 years, forcing Jordan to navigate its mysterious history, hostile blade-wielding robots, and a deeply entrenched religious system. Developed using cutting-edge technology, the game features cinematic storytelling, fluid combat, and a richly detailed world, blending science fiction and philosophical themes. Inspired by anime classics like Akira and Cowboy Bebop, the game aims to deliver a unique narrative experience where players must survive, adapt, and uncover the truth. While Naughty Dog has confirmed that Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet is a PlayStation 5 exclusive, the game. Hangar 13's Mafia: The Old Country is a gripping prequel to the Mafia franchise, set in early 1900s Sicily, tracing the origins of the Italian Mafia. Players step into the shoes of Enzo Favara, a young man escaping a life of indentured labor in sulfur mines, only to find himself climbing the ranks of the Torrisi crime family. The game delivers a deeply immersive, linear narrative, focusing on brutal melee combat, stealth mechanics, and gunplay, with an emphasis on knives, a weapon central to Mafia culture. Built using Unreal Engine 5, the game boasts stunning visuals, cinematic storytelling, and authentic historical immersion, allowing players to explore rural Sicily on era-accurate vehicles and horseback. Unlike previous entries, Mafia: The Old Country is not open world, instead offering a focused, story-driven experience. The game is set to release on August 8, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S. Konami's Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is a faithful remake of the legendary Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, bringing Naked Snake's origin story to life with Unreal Engine 5-powered visuals and modern gameplay enhancements. Set in 1964, the game follows Snake as he infiltrates Soviet territory to rescue a scientist and dismantle a nuclear threat, all while facing the boss, his former mentor. The remake retains the original story, voice acting, and survival mechanics, while introducing a new third-person camera, enhanced AI, and dynamic environmental interactions. Players will experience intense stealth gameplay, brutal close-quarters combat, and cinematic storytelling, with updated animations and photorealistic character models. The game also revives the Snake vs. Monkey minigame, a nostalgic nod to the PlayStation 2 era. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is set to release on August 28, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Build a Rocket Boy's MindsEye is a cinematic action-adventure thriller set in the near-future desert metropolis of Red Rock, where technology dominates every aspect of life. Players step into the role of Jacob Diaz, a former special ops soldier haunted by fragmented memories from his MindsEye neural implant, as he uncovers a conspiracy involving sentient AI, corporate greed, and unchecked military power. The game features high-octane driving, explosive combat, and best-in-class cinematics, blending stealth, gunplay, and narrative-driven choices. With Unreal Engine 5-powered visuals, dynamic environments, and Hollywood-caliber storytelling, MindsEye promises an immersive experience where players must fight their fate in a world on the brink of collapse. The game is set to release on June 10, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S. Team Ninja and Platinum Games' Ninja Gaiden 4 marks the triumphant return of the legendary action franchise, bringing Yakumo, a young ninja prodigy, into the spotlight while Ryu Hayabusa remains a key playable character. Set in a near-future Tokyo, the game introduces Blood Raven form, a technique allowing Yakumo to manipulate blood to forge deadly weapons. Players will experience high-speed combat, brutal executions, and cinematic storytelling, all powered by Unreal Engine 5. The game's cyberpunk aesthetic, dynamic weather, and destructive environments add depth to its intense battles. Signature moves like Izuna Drop and Flying Swallow return, alongside new traversal mechanics and expanded enemy AI. With adjustable difficulty settings, Ninja Gaiden 4 caters to both veterans and newcomers. The game is set to release in fall 2025 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S. Konami's Silent Hill F is a chilling new entry in the legendary survival horror franchise, taking players to 1960s Japan, a stark departure from the series' traditional fog-covered American towns. Developed by Neobards Entertainment, the game introduces a deeply psychological narrative penned by Ryukishi's07, the acclaimed writer behind When They Cry, promising disturbing horror themes and mind-bending storytelling. Players will navigate haunting environments, uncovering mysteries tied to ancient rituals, twisted creatures, and a creeping floral infection that consumes everything in its path. With Unreal Engine 5-powered visuals, dynamic lighting, and immersive sound design, Silent Hill F aims to deliver a terrifying experience that blends classic survival horror mechanics with modern cinematic storytelling. While Konami has confirmed that Silent Hill F will launch on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, the game does not yet have a confirmed release date. Rebel Wolves: The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy action RPG set in 14th century Europe, where vampires have emerged from the shadows to seize control amid the devastation of the Black Death. Players take on the role of Cohen, a young man transformed into a Dawnwalker, struggling to balance his vampiric strength with his human resolve. The game features a richly detailed open world, blending Eastern European folklore with supernatural horror, as players navigate moral dilemmas, political intrigue, and brutal combat. With Unreal Engine 5-powered visuals, non-linear quests, and deep narrative choices, The Blood of Dawnwalker promises an immersive experience where players must fight against time, uncover ancient secrets, and challenge the vampire lords imposing a blood tax on humanity. The game is set to release in 2026 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S. Eclipse Glow Games' Tides of Annihilation is a fantasy action-adventure inspired by Arthurian legend, blending medieval fantasy with a modern setting. Players take on the role of Gwendolyn, the lone survivor of an outworld invasion on London, who acquires a mysterious power that allows her to command the legendary Knights of the Round Table. The game features spectral knight combat, where players can summon and control over 10 unique knights, each with distinct fighting styles. With Unreal Engine 5-powered visuals, cinematic storytelling, and deep RPG mechanics, players will explore a shattered London, battling colossal knights, uncovering hidden truths, and forging their own order of knights. The game promises immersive exploration, strategic combat, and a gripping narrative that intertwines history and myth. Tides of Annihilation is set to release in 2026 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S.
Only Gwendolyn.
And there you have it, 15 of the most insane upcoming games that are set to blow our minds. Whether you're into heart-pounding action, deep storytelling, or just something totally different, the future of gaming looks absolutely incredible. Which one are you most hyped for? Drop it in the comments, I'll be reading them all. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more epic gaming content, and ring the bell so you never miss a drop. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.